ahead, drop that shit for these fuck niggas.
Bro, that shit slapping the production crazy, and I really wasn't expecting that. You can't say you don't fuck with a young nigga delivery, bro. You a Chicago nigga. What that mean, bro? You like every nigga that rap from Georgia, bro? Nah. New place in Chicago, bro. Nigga, I think it's dirt, bro. I'm fucking with dirt. But, oh, you fuck with dirt, okay. I respect that. But I like her, you know what I'm saying? This is my thing.
Herbal and Dirty is going to do the same platform.
Very different.
That's all the options. Very different. But I like the both.
I'm just getting the both of them, so I don't even know what's what yet. See, with Herbal, I like the shit that he says, you know what I'm saying? Like, I like his content, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like Dirt just rises the beat. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but Dirt is more similar to he's kind of more similar to like Chicago Brothers. Like he's more melodic. This is a rapper. Like he's not getting in that type of bag at all. Dirt got more flows because he gets to the sing bag, he gets to his ride the rhythm out bag.
I like that.
Herbal is just punching.
I feel like when I listen to Herbal, I'm not even focusing on what he's saying. Which he's saying some good shit.
I'm focusing on it because you know he getting a lot of flack for rapping off of you.
He does.
But he's doing this shit on this. I don't think it's him. I think it's the engineering work more than anything.
I mean, it's probably a little bit of both. But you know, the vocals have been like a different track.
Yeah.
The program.
And some people can't. I think he got a different type of cadence. Like everybody can't get into it. Because I've heard him rap on beat a lot. Especially more lately.
I've heard him rap on beat, off beat. I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't not like it, but I just don't think I'm feeling what the dominant are.
Yeah, this all I can listen to.
That's cool. Yeah, it's cool. It's cool, yeah. I just make sure niggas have that one.
You already?
Yeah. I already know. Yeah, turn that guy off. Get distracted. Alright, we rolling, right?
So we just go when we're ready? Okay.
Alright, bet. Yo, what's up? You got your boy Jay, you got Ramo, you got Fife here, and this is Short Chase Podcast.
What's happening, man? Been 2 weeks, shit.
Yeah.
A lot of shit to talk about, man. What's going on? What's been going on in these Twitter streets since I ain't allowed to come outside no more? What's been going on in these Twitter streets?
It's just a lot of shit going on the internet. And I'm gonna see just like what y'all seen, what y'all think about it. So.
Alright, bet.
Young Joc driving Uber. Y'all seen that?
I saw that. It was the video with the chick who was basically trying to play this man.
Was it a chick? It sounds like a gay guy.
I thought it was a chick. Talking about the nigga fell off. Hey, you never know these days. That's a fact.
Anyway.
But regardless of if it was a chick or a nigga, saying like, that shit's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't be up all the time. I mean, but what he said.
I saw like a clipping, like I didn't click it, but I saw.
So basically, the chick was, you know what I'm saying, riding Uber, right? Young Joc was the driver. So she got the phone all in this nigga face, talking about, yeah, Young Joc, my driver. Yeah, nigga, what happened? You must have fell off. You know what I'm saying? Like, rude as fuck.
And he wasn't doing it on no gimmick shit. It wasn't.
Oh man.
Nah, it seemed like he was trying to be low because he had a hat on and I think he had his hood on. And then like when they started talking to him, he took his hood off. But yeah, they were trying him in his face, like he fell off or something. Like, what happened?
I don't know. I mean, me personally,
That's gross. That's yucky. Like
me personally, if me recalling where Young Joc was, granted, he might not have had as much money as we thought he had in his prime. Yep. I couldn't go back and drive an Uber after being Young Joc, but at the same time, I wouldn't be disrespecting that.
I mean, my thing is you can't knock people at least for making an honest living.
Facts.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If this nigga driving Uber, he driving Uber.
Facts. He ain't the only one I heard like Roscoe Dash or somebody saying some shit like that.
My thing is sometimes you up, sometimes you ain't up.
That's facts.
Don't knock nobody.
But you don't put no camera in no grown man face for doing something that's what he's doing, bro. Like, that doesn't have anything to do with us. That's fucked up. That shit wasn't cool.
I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I would have straight up just canceled the ride and kicked her ass out the whip.
And he handled it like, and I'm not a big Young Joc person, like for loving hip hop, he don't know some kind of cornball shit. But the way that he handled that, like the way he handled somebody trying him in his face with the camera in front of him, given like the type of situation, like I have to commend him. I gotta give him a lot of credit because I probably would have snapped on that bitch.
Yeah, I would have definitely snapped.
I saw some shit like he made a statement pretty much explaining, you know what I'm saying, that yeah, this is what I'm doing, there's nothing wrong with making a decent living sometimes, and I gotta respect that. You know, he handled it very well for sure.
That was something, man. Damn, things you hate to see, I ain't gonna lie, like, damn, like that I feel like that's an issue with our community, like, cause I'm pretty sure New Joc City went platinum or gold one, and niggas had hits. But it means,
I mean, niggas fuck their money up.
I don't know how much Young Joc
niggas probably didn't have a lot of money.
Yeah, he probably didn't make it, which that's a problem in itself. That
because
TLC.
If Joc signed to Bad Boy South?
I feel like it was. Because
if Joc signed to Bad Boy South, he didn't make any money.
Yeah, and that's sad. That's sad. You know what I'm saying?
That's a shame.
That's what I mean. Like, it's sad that he wasn't up as we think he was probably. And
I don't think nobody that's on Love and Hip Hop is up. So me seeing Joc drive an Uber is not surprising.
Because if you was up like that, why would you even do that bullshit?
Yeah, exactly.
I ain't gonna lie, for a nigga that had the hit records he had, granted niggas wasn't reading their contracts and shit, I thought niggas had some money, like some royalties coming in.
But at the same time, I feel like a lot of people in entertainment business, they be up and they fuck their money up.
And he has like 10 kids.
That's right. Yeah. Ooh.
He has other kids.
Yeah, that's definitely gotta do that check too.
That might drive a nigga to drive Uber after being Young Joc and dropping New Joc City. So yeah, that's crazy. But yeah, she was disrespectful. She was out of pocket.
And then another thing is just like, yeah, it's Young Joc. Yeah, he's driving Uber. I get it. It's crazy. Cause I would have been thinking some shit in my head like, damn, is Joc driving?
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's just like, no matter what somebody's doing, I don't give a fuck if you're Uber driver, your janitor, you know what I'm saying? Like, your mailman, you just gotta treat everybody with respect.
Don't make them
less treat them how you want to be treated.
That's facts. That's facts.
Y'all been seeing this shit going on with Kodak?
Nah, what's up with Kodak?
I have seen that. Like, nigga, so basically Kodak been putting out Instagram posts explaining the type of mistreatment he's been experiencing while incarcerated. And the nigga, it seemed like he been going through it, bro. Nigga been locked down in a hole. I know one instance, they slid his tray through the door and didn't have no food on the tray, my nigga. Slid an empty tray through the door.
Yeah.
They apparently, like, the warden or somebody told him that she was gonna stop his pretty little girlfriend from coming to see him. They've been holding the man letters, allegedly, and everything, man. And you know, it's a sad situation. Granted, he got himself into this shit, but man, first of all, I think the United States prison system is shit anyway, especially in comparison to a lot of places in the world. But if he experiencing that, bro, that shit fucked up. But you know what I'm saying? I hope he can get some help.
So this is my thing about the Kodak shit, right? It's like, it sounds to me like the nigga crying out for help and all that, talking about how bad he getting treated, but like, my nigga, this is jail, nigga. Like, bro, you thought shit was gonna be sweet? Nigga, you thought you was about to do the shit you did to get locked up, and it was just gonna be like a fun ride, nigga? Like, nah, bro. It's niggas in jail that got it way worse than you. Way worse. So it's like, I mean, Yeah, they probably fucking with him, but shit.
My thing about Kodak is
It's
not
like,
only
come
the
on,
people
bro.
in jail that have it way worse than you, they had way less chances.
Way less chances.
They went on
Nigga had
they had the
chances,
same
chances.
situation on their first chance, their second chance. You had 4, 5, 6 different chances. Like, don't get me wrong, I still sympathize with you. I still feel the whole prison complex is fucked up. Like, that's all true. That doesn't negate that. But you, I don't really feel bad for you. Not only did you have every opportunity to stop behaving the way that you did, you had money. You know what I'm saying? I get it. You didn't have OGs around you, but there were people that was looking out for you. There's people that was trying to help you and trying to talk to you. Gucci was trying to help you and talk to you.
Pete.
You know what I'm saying? People
Cole,
trying to
I get multiple.
Cole was trying to help you and talk to you. A lot of people tried to talk to you, and you wanted to keep making decisions that could only lead you to 2 different outcomes. Either gonna be dead or jail, dead or jail, dead or jail. They landed you, you know, the jail outcome, and you not liking it because you locked down for some time now. But prison's fucked up, jail's fucked up. We already knew that.
Yeah.
You don't get no your special treatment shit is over.
Nigga, shit ain't fair in there.
No. Your
Don't
special
act
treatment
like it's
came in
gonna
them
be fair,
6, 7
nigga. Shit ain't
chances
fair,
you had
nigga.
to stop going there. You kept deciding to make decisions that put you there, so you gotta live with that shit like the rest of these niggas who, you know, got caught with an ounce have to live with that shit. Like, you gotta deal with that shit.
And then, like, the nigga was dead wrong. Like, if he's really guilty from the charges. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you violated.
He be dead wrong a lot.
This is the consequence of your actions, my nigga.
Yeah, you gotta deal with that.
You dig what I'm saying?
That's fact. That's
Like,
fact.
I don't necessarily feel bad for him because this niggas that got it way worse. They did way less than him.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't want nobody to endure that shit. Don't get it fucked up. I don't feel like nobody should have to experience shit he's going through, but at the same time, it's just like,
so you on some, he made his bed, he gotta lay in that type shit.
yeah, pretty much.
And much as I love Kodak Free Yak, man, but I feel what y'all saying. You know, I hope that whatever is going on in that prison that's against the law or inhumane gets exposed. But at the end of the day, bro,
A
Where's he locked up at?
lot of illegal and inhumane shit happens in prison.
Where that nigga locked up at? Y'all know?
in Miami somewhere, yeah, it's in Miami.
Oh, he at the crib. He be alright.
You know what I'm saying? That's just what comes with that shit. That's why you gotta do your extra due diligence.
Nigga
and
probably
not be
got
in that shit.
Mad brother, his commissary. Motherfuckers probably showing him love in the box. He, man, nigga, you be alright, Kodak.
Oh yeah.
Y'all heard about Pop Smoke getting locked up though?
Pop Smoke.
I did hear about that.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I don't really
So,
know a whole lot about his music though, but I did hear about him getting locked up.
you know, so Pop Smoke is one of the new hot New York rappers pretty much.
I knew I heard
And
the name before.
So he just got hot pretty much. I would say like the last year, 2019, he got hot. But this nigga with his new success got locked up for transporting a stolen vehicle from California to New York, where he lives. All right, here's the kicker
It's a
though.
long ass drive.
It's a Rolls Royce. Like, bro,
Should have known.
nigga, it ain't that many Rolls Royces out here. You think, you know what I'm saying, they ain't gonna check that shit out, bro? Like,
That's facts. That's facts.
look, don't get me wrong.
Dumb shit every day.
Look, I don't want no young nigga to get locked up. And I think he like 20 or some super young shit. But at the same time, like, bro, you gotta move careful out here.
Yeah, you gotta make sure the eyes is dotted.
Nigga, this ain't no Camry, my
The thing
nigga.
about the shit
Ain't no
is
Camry,
there's too
nigga.
much information out now.
That's
you know,
fact.
like niggas
Yeah.
used to be caught up on a lot of bullshit. Like rappers used to get caught up because they was trying to live their life and their life was mixed with their old lifestyle. And they didn't know that 12 was just watching them like
Facts.
all the time. But y'all know now that 12 is just watching you. Like
Facts.
way too many people have been jammed
The
up.
hip hop police have been exposed.
Yeah, and that's not to say you stop doing anything. It's not to say you stop beating niggas' asses, you stop doing drugs, you stop doing don't stop doing nothing. You just have to know how to move, bro. You have to know like when you hit a certain level of success, which is when you start to like reap the benefits of your success, they're watching you. So you gotta move better than that.
Exactly. They're like, he's at the point where it's like, bro, eyes is on you now. You know what I'm saying? You mean just no random nigga in the street? Like,
Yeah.
niggas is paying attention. You can't get away with shit like that.
That's fact.
If he wasn't who he was, he might have, you know what I'm saying, slid with it.
Speaking
But
of,
come on, bro.
if he wasn't who he was, I know y'all seen Odell got a warrant out for
I seen
slapping
that shit.
bro on her ass.
I seen it.
I feel a way about that, bro. 'cause
First off, shout out LSU. You know
shout
what
out
I'm saying?
LSU. Shout out Track Life Joe, man. Joe Burrell, you one of the coldest white boys I done seen play the quarterback position. I love the swag, I love the moxie. I need all that in my quarterback. Shout out to LSU, shout out to Chase.
You an LSU fan too?
I'm not an LSU fan.
But it's props.
Yeah. I'm a Georgia Bulldog fan.
Yeah, look, Joe Burrow, you NFL ready, bro. You're NFL ready.
Yeah.
I don't care if
Best of luck to Joe
Bengals,
Burrow.
whatever team, like, they're going to be lucky to have
Just don't have no MAGA shit come out, because if you have some MAGA shit come out, I'm off Joe Burrow. But I don't think Joe Burrow with the MAGA shit, so we rocking with Joe Burrow right now.
Yeah. So LSU, you know what I'm saying? College football champions, but the Odell shit was crazy, you know what I'm saying?
Bro, so I watched the video. So me
It's
playing
two
ball.
videos. So go ahead and explain.
So the video I saw, I think the guy that he slapped on the ass was a security officer.
Yep.
No, he would be 12.
He was like 12.
He would be 12.
So okay, he was 12. He was in there hassling one of the players for something he had in a bottle, my nigga, during the celebration.
What I heard was, and I mean, I wasn't there, but I heard he was hassling one of the players smoking cigars.
And then on the video you could see the nigga might have had a bottle of some liquid, and the police was, I guess, trying to see what was in the bottle.
Right.
Bro, these niggas just want a natty, like nigga, this
chill
niggas out here
man.
raping and fucking stealing kids and trafficking humans. You wondering what a nigga got in the fucking bottle?
Bro, that's what you tripping about?
That's what I'm saying. And
Crazy.
Odell slapped him on the ass like, hey nigga, celebrate or get the fuck out on some shit. And I heard reports, Odell told the nigga either celebrate or pull your fight, nigga, do something like, we turned it in. Granted, Odell was a little sauced up, but nigga, they put a warrant out for assault and battery. It's bullshit, bro.
Yeah, I don't think he was trying to distract the officer, like get the officer attention off the boy.
He could have been,
I feel like he
even
was.
if he was.
I feel like he was trying to get his
But
attention
at
off
the
the boy.
same
I think the
time-
boy really was doing something he had no business doing, and Odell was trying to distract him.
But look, ain't none of that shit is cause to issue a warrant for this man's arrest.
No.
You know the big thing
Shit
about
ain't
it
even that
is,
deep, man.
how much did that gain? How much revenue did that pull in for Louisiana? You know what I'm saying? Enough for you to, even if he's rolling up the fattest blunt that you've seen in your life, you could probably look the other way and let that shit ride
Yeah,
because
bro,
of the
people
amount of
doing
money.
worse shit.
No, I agree.
Detrimental to human.
I mean, then we think about the amount of money that Odell brought into the LSU program.
He's
like,
a legend at LSU, bro.
It-
Love that nigga, man.
The thing that it comes down to is still nigga.
Still nigga,
You
at
know
the end
what I'm
of the
saying?
day.
Like,
And
he-
Louisiana is one of the worst cracker states ever.
And you should know that.
Yeah, I should.
Not you,
Yeah,
but
but
Odell who went to school,
yeah.
who experienced that, like you should.
He got to move better. Now, I don't agree he should have had a warrant issue,
I don't agree with
but
that.
he got to move
I mean,
better.
it's obviously some bullshit.
He shouldn't have slapped the man's ass, but at the same time, slapping that security guard or police officer's ass shouldn't result in no arrest warrant.
Especially in the celebration of a national
It ain't
team.
even that
in a
deep, bro.
football locker room.
It ain't even that
Yeah.
deep.
Like,
Bro, you see niggas slap motherfuckers' ass all the time in football and basketball and all these sports. Like, bro, that's sports culture.
Yeah, the sports culture, and you in there.
Don't overreact.
I don't even get why the fuck the police was in there. I've never seen that. Like I've never seen that. I
But
gotta
police gonna be near because an NFL player was in
near, but inside the locker room, I've never seen that.
But then you gotta wonder about the ulterior motives then. Like, were you looking for something? Were you looking for shit? Because ultimately it looked like he was trying to police that celebration. Like, whatever bro was trying to do, it looked like 12 was trying to control the degrees to which they celebrated, the way to which they celebrated, and you know, still niggas. Like, damn, we just won this championship. We just got this title for y'all.
This whole
and you
state.
still can't leave me alone. Like, so, I mean, it's fucked up. It's super weak that they put a warrant out for his arrest because they could have.
They didn't have to do all that.
They didn't have to do all that.
That's fine.
Another thing though, so it was a second video out, and I actually saw this on TV watching the game. So as soon as LSU won, right?
You know, that money.
OBJ, Odell, he on the sideline, dapping them boys up, handing out cold hard cash. I ain't talking about like $100 bill. I'm talking about he counting out stacks.
Yeah.
He counting out stacks, handing that shit out to them boys, you know what I'm saying? And now the players in trouble on some NCAA shit, and I feel like that's fucked up.
So
Y'all ain't paying these niggas. Look,
And this
Odell
isn't
is
an
looking out for his
endorsement.
people.
Like, this
At
is
the end
an
of the day.
endorsement, you know what I'm saying?
So,
like, you giving them money.
Odell looking out for his people.
So has reports came out that the NCAA is looking into
They're,
it?
they're looking into
Yeah.
it.
I didn't know that, but
Yeah, they're
Because
looking into
LSU
it.
initially told them that it was fake money.
They said it was props.
Like prop money.
But it wasn't props.
Yeah.
It wasn't
and then
props.
they later said that it
That was
wasn't.
blue strips.
But my thing about it is,
It was blue strips,
y'all
for
do
real.
so much to make sure that these young men don't get no money.
You know what I'm saying?
Like
Why
they're
they
not
get-
getting money from Nike, they're not getting money from Cleveland, they're not getting money from LSU. Like Odell's taking money out of his pocket to give to some kids.
Look.
And y'all will hold all that shit against them. But y'all just made hella
They probably make
millions.
billions, yeah.
Y'all
I
are
wouldn't be
super
surprised.
straight.
Bro, it's,
If we don't look out for us, who will? And Odell was looking out for the boys.
that shit deep
cash.
rooted on some instant.
I mean, at the same time, Odell was stupid for doing this shit because
He was stupid for doing it on camera.
Facts.
It's like he could have did it where, you know,
he should have
it would have been inconspicuous.
Yeah, nigga could have said.
But it's just like Odell is a former student athlete that played at LSU. Like, bro, you know what type of shit they on. You know what type of time it is in NCAA, bro.
Right.
You know they out here clocking these niggas and what they getting. You know what I'm saying?
Bro gotta move better, bro. And watching the video, I think it was genuine. I think Odell was LA Saeed's LSU alumni. He was sauced up. He was sauced up.
So,
bro, you gotta move better. You gotta know who you are and the weight you hold in society. And you gotta move better.
and you got no eyes on you all the time.
NCAA pimping niggas, bro. Like it is what it is.
It's
And
new slaves.
yeah.
So that brings me up to another discussion is, how do y'all feel about like the NCAA basically making it a nationwide rule that we can't pay student athletes?
It's bullshit.
Yeah.
It really ain't much to go into. Bro.
Yeah, it's new
It's
slaves.
bullshit, right?
It's bullshit. It's bullshit. They make millions.
My
They
thing
millions
is-
on millions.
They make
Y'all
billions.
making all
The
y'all
NCAA as a whole, I know they make billions, but the college is making plenty of money.
Y'all
I
making
mean, they
so much
signing
money off
coaching
these
deals
kids.
for a year. You get 54 million, like, and you ain't did shit. You 75, white, old as fuck, ain't never even played in this type of climate, and you making 50, 60 million. Like, it's just fucking nasty.
Yeah, it is. And they try to keep it like, oh, you get to go to college free. Nigga, fuck college. A lot of motherfuckers go to college, pay for college, and come out
Well, the
broke.
thing, at least when you look into like the NBA, y'all forcing these niggas to go to college. Half these niggas don't want to go to college.
Fact.
You're
They
not
just gotta
allowing
do
them
that
to
year.
go straight to the
They just
league.
gotta do that
So
year.
you trying to make
Yeah.
it seem like, oh, you get this opportunity to have a scholarship.
Everybody
Bitch,
in
I didn't
cahoots.
ask you for the motherfucking scholarship. I
Everybody
don't
in
want to go
cahoots.
play.
I'm league ready now.
So
Yeah.
let me tell y'all somebody that I was very disappointed in. Tim Tebow, right? So Tim Tebow came out and said that he doesn't agree with college athletes getting paid. And he was a college athlete, honestly. You know what I'm saying? He was one of the most famous college athletes. Won a natty down there in Florida and all that. But at the same time, it's like, bro, Tim Tebow, you come from a nice suburban home.
So why are you disappointed in
Your
him?
parents taking care of you. I'm disappointed in him because it's like you got a lot of luxuries that other student athletes don't have.
That's how most
You
white people
expect
are
them
in
to-
life.
You know what I'm saying? Your
But that's how
parents
most
looking
white
out for
people are.
you.
Yeah, they not
Your
gonna
family
let
got
Most of
your
them are
back.
doing better. Most of their families
It's
have
just
their
like
back, and they
these
don't
other
feel
student
bad
athletes,
for
they
us.
ain't got the same shit. So it was like, who the fuck are you to say the student athletes shouldn't get paid when you coming from a supporting background where you had no financial needs?
Yeah, I get what you're saying. You don't think he has a dog in this fight, but yeah, like Fife
Hey,
said,
man.
you should be disappointed in him because,
Bruh.
he crack at the end of the day, bro.
At the end of the day, but it's just like all these other kids, they trying to get it out the mud. Like they ain't got shit. You know what I'm saying? Like if it wasn't for college night scholarship, they might not be eating tonight.
Nah, that's facts. And
Like,
or
for
you
real.
might be away at school. You got on this nice Nike apparel, nice workout shoes and shit. You getting a little cash to feed yourself and do what you do on the weekend. Your mama back home, you talking to her on the phone.
Struggling.
Yeah, baby, I don't know how I'm gonna pay the light bill this month.
Yeah, shit
You know what I'm
real.
saying? So yeah, I get
That's
it.
something that a lot of
Tim Tebow is
black
no different from
athletes
none
is
of these
facing.
white men who don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
It was what it comes down to. Most, and I'm not gonna put it on all white men, but I put
It's
it
a
on most
position
of
of
them.
privilege.
Yeah, they don't
You know
give a
what I'm
shit.
saying?
So it doesn't. It doesn't transfer because I think that I hold you in a high regard, and I think you like sports. Like I don't give. First, as a white person, you have to really go out of your way to show me that you really are down for the black plight. Like you got to understand, the type of shit that we go through. You have to be like non-defensive, pretty much in all aspects of what we go through. Like you
Yeah.
just got to accept that shit. You got to go through a lot for me to give a fuck about what you have to say in the first place as a white person. Most of these motherfuckers, I don't care what you have to say because you don't give a fuck about me and I don't give a fuck how you feel.
And do I think, Tim Tebow was a racist or something like that? Like, nah, not even. but you're ignorant to what the other half goes through.
That's fact.
Like, you don't know what these motherfuckers go through who you was even teammates with, bro.
Yeah, that's
Like,
fact.
who the fuck are you to
First
say
season,
that, you know what I'm saying, college athletes shouldn't get paid?
That's fact.
Like, look, this is my thing. As much work and dedication as they put in for their organizations, for their team, for their school, them boys need something. I'm not even saying this shit gotta come straight from the school as a check, but at least let them make money off their name.
Off their name.
Jerseys, you know what I'm saying, NCAA football, video games, let them sign your paraphernalia, something, bro. Like,
No, I
that shit crazy,
pay,
bro.
pay the athletes, man. Fuck all the amateur
Look,
shit.
pay them guys. They deserve it, for real. And I'm not just talking about football. I feel like every student athlete in college should get some type of stipend.
Yeah.
I don't care if it's football, basketball, baseball, lacrosse, swimming. Give them folks something, because they making y'all look good.
Facts. And
That's dead ass.
They're making the school money. All right, what else you been seeing in these Twitter streets, man? Because I seen some shit on the gram lately, and it caused an uproar.
Well, I just first want to ask, like,
Oh,
I don't know if
man.
y'all seen, but Roddy Ricch had the #1 song on the charts, and Justin Bieber went really aggressively, like, trying to get his song to be the new #1, which was kind of corny when he did it. But this week, Selena Gomez has done the exact same thing. Like,
I heard about
she's
that.
aggressively pushing to get her song to #1. So I was just wondering, like, how y'all feel about that, and on top of that, how y'all feel about the use of numbers as defining whether or not a song is good or not. Because I know your black ass, you'll tell me everything about some numbers that the Drake album did, and I'll say that shit was ass trash. And you'd be like, but it sold 75 million, how was it trash? And like watching this shit that Selena and Bieber are doing, and Drake hasn't done that, granted, he hasn't done that. But watching what they're doing is exactly why who give a fuck
Look,
about numbers.
in the age of technology, numbers can be misleading. They got bots that'll auto-play shit.
But they're
Yeah.
telling you, they're not even saying like my song. They're not saying think this song is good, listen to it. They're saying, hey, just put it on mute and play it. Just keep it on mute all day and play it.
That was what was said. That's okay. Wow. Nah, I don't feel that, man. Quality is my biggest thing. So what Bieber did, in which I only seen a piece of it.
You heard the song?
He was dry. No.
It's a really bad song.
Yummy?
And I
It's
Yeah.
a Chris Brown /
I like Bieber.
It was
I
some
think
shit
the last
called
album
Yummy.
was straight, but
Motherfucker, you
It's
call
not
those
his
shit
style.
yummy, talking about you want
It's
niggas to
fire.
stream this
Yeah.
shit? Like, you crazy, bro. A grown
Like, I
ass man.
imagine him
I
on
didn't listen to no
stage
shit called yummy. You
and
got me
Chris
fucked
Brown.
up,
I
man.
never saw some of my fool nigga not listening to no shit called Yummy,
But he's
But the
relying on
shit-
his young ass fan base to support that shit. And
It's
if it ain't
weird.
good, then it ain't
I'm
good.
not away.
Yeah, he
His fan base still 16 though, bro.
Okay.
it's just weird to me because I'm trying to figure out what the end game is, right? Like, why are y'all going so hard for this? Because Biebs, you've had plenty #1s before. Roddy hasn't had any. Selena, you've had plenty #1s before. Roddy hasn't had
White
any.
privilege.
So what is it? Partially for sure, but I do think there's actually something, whether it's in their contracts or whether they get some type of
I think
extra bonus if they hit a certain number, like they get more money on top.
I think you
don't
give
know.
him leverage to say I had such and such #1 records. I think
It's probably partially kind of like how sports is. You know, if a coach makes the playoffs, he gets a bonus. If he gets to the Super Bowl, he gets another bonus.
And I hear
Probably
that.
the same way. Like,
But
if
my
he gets
question,
#1,
they
he
don't
probably
normally
gets
do
a
that.
bonus.
These same people, they didn't come out yesterday.
you're right.
Justin Bieber didn't
Right.
just come out as an artist. Selena Gomez didn't just come
And
out.
they've had plenty
And they've had
#1s.
plenty #1s without saying, hey, go to Spotify right now, download this song, press play, go to iTunes.
So
press
why are
play,
they
say-
doing it now?
And that's what my question is, like, why are they going so hard now?
It's because you know who got that #1 spot? Motherfucking Roddy Ricch with the box.
And it's
man. That's
fucking up
why.
somebody's algorithm.
Must
Somebody
be.
didn't anticipate that shit to be happening. They trying to get that shit out of there.
Yeah, cause Roddy didn't put out no single. If you peep game, he put out that album.
It wasn't no single, really.
Yeah, he put out the album and the
Put it out.
streets picked the single.
Exactly.
And the box went. The boxes went.
Straight up. Hey, shout out to Roddy Ricch though.
Yeah.
My man's went top 10 in the UK as well.
Wow.
So it ain't just us fucking with it. Like, niggas
Yeah,
is
bro,
fucking with it
talent is
worldwide.
talent, bro. Like niggas knew. I think everybody
Yeah.
here can agree when they first heard Roddy Ricch, they knew he was talented. He deserved a #1 spot. And I'm
Yeah,
gonna
for
tell you,
sure.
I applaud him. To my knowledge, he didn't throw no shade back.
No, he said go stream that new
He
Year by
actually
Justin
said,
Bieber.
go
He
stream
said
that
go
shit.
stream that new Rare by Selena Gomez.
Yep.
And I can't think of a better way for a young nigga to respond to some bullshit.
That's
like,
a perfect
That's
way.
a humble way. He ain't complain. Which you know, we see a lot of people complain about not getting the attention that they were supposed to get or the respect.
Right.
I think the way he went about it was perfect. And I think it was slick. Like, well, look at these bitch ass niggas. Go stream that shit. Help them, bruh. Help them niggas.
They need it. I don't need it.
They need that
Look,
shit.
give them some crumbs. Give them the crumbs, bitch.
I feel it, bro. I feel it with shit, man.
My last thing from Twitter, it's gonna roll into a lot of things. Your man's was on Twitter.
My man.
I don't like this nigga, bro. He's so corny.
Who's my man?
Gang.
What? All right, what the game talking
It's
about?
not my man's. I like his music, bro. And we're gonna have to talk about how you can separate the music from the person one day. But yeah, what he said, bro. What he said on Twitter.
He said niggas out here trading girlfriends like baseball cards. Pause.
I mean, he ain't wrong. He ain't
Okay,
wrong.
say he's not wrong, hypothetically, which I do think he's wrong, but say that he's not. Bitch, so were you. You was out here fucking Kim K when everybody was fucking Kim K. You was out here in the park fingering India Love when everybody was fucking India Love. So who the fuck are you, Mr. Pot, to call the fucking kettle black? Like, this is exactly why I don't like these bitch ass niggas.
So I ain't gonna lie. To my knowledge, I didn't know he was fucking Kim K whenever he allegedly was fucking Kim K.
He said that shit.
He said it a lot. He talks about it all the time.
He said he was fucking Kim K, but
Nigga,
I thought,
yeah.
from what I gathered, I thought this happened before Kim K became Kim K, maybe in between.
What has
Ray
became
J.
Kim K? Kim K has been Kim K since Ray J put his dick in her and they put it on the camera.
So Kim K had a moment then, but she really turned into Kim K, Reggie Bush, and then fucking with Kanye. Like,
When she got her
Kanye
show.
made her who she is today. Like her fucking with Kanye.
That's misogynistic.
Well,
misogynistic as
I don't
fuck.
want to say Kanye made her, but Kim K, we know today, she didn't elevate immediately to this level she at now after the Ray J shit, did she?
I
I feel like-
know what
Ray
feel like
J,
when
Reggie Bush,
she got her
basketball
show,
player.
I feel like when she got her show and all eyes was on her, Kris Jenner made Kim K, in my opinion.
Yeah, they moms
You know what I'm
do that. That ain't
But
Her
Kanye.
mom was a master planner. She organized
Kim
all this shit.
Kardashian's ascension to where she is has been built off the backs of black men. So I don't know
Right.
what Kim K you're talking about because
course.
it's the same Kim K.
Yeah.
The Kim K that
Married
uses black
now.
niggas. Like,
Yeah,
come on,
Kim K
man.
has
Married now.
always been popping regardless of what era we were in. Like, she's always been someone that people follow.
And a big part of that is who she's been connected to.
Yeah.
And she got in with the football stars, and then
Some
she
of
got
the
in with
biggest
the rappers,
celebs,
and
the
then, but it was
basketball
all
players.
niggas.
It was like
That's
Chris.
right.
What was
Chris Humphries or
Yeah.
some shit.
Yeah.
When he was hot.
Honestly, like I said, I don't be into all that shit, but I thought Game was saying he fucked her before she became the Kim K that we know today that can drop
What
a
is
picture.
that? What are you
The
talking
Kim
about?
K that we know that can drop a picture of her toe and go fucking the
She's
million
always
likes
been
or
that
some
Kim
shit.
K.
See, I didn't know that, but
The game was fucking
Social
her when
media
everybody else
has
was
gotten
fucking
bigger.
her.
Like she's
Right.
been the same social
exactly
media.
the exposure is different now.
No, that's not what I'm saying. Because you're totally missing me. Because she had a television show before social media grew to the platform that it was. So she's always been big. And it's still people today that probably don't give a fuck what Kim K is doing. But we look to see what she's doing. Like we might not give a fuck what we're looking for. That shit's been going on. That's how she created the platform. Is us continuously
Look,
giving a fuck about what she's doing.
Kim K was hot before Kanye.
She's been out
Way
before
before
Kanye.
Yeah, she was hot. I just,
You
from
know?
my perspective and the shit I saw, because I wasn't into that, I thought like up until Instagram got popping and her relationship with Kanye post the Chris Humphrey shit is when she ascended to the level she's at now. But
I feel like that brought her
could
to
be
a new
wrong.
height.
Yeah, and
And
that's
so
what I was
in
saying.
that sense, I feel you.
But
I feel you.
all in all, I'll tell you straight up, I agree with like fuck with what the game is saying, bro. And that shit lame. Like it's too many women out here to me, bro. Like,
But
and granted, he might not be the one to speak on it, but bro, why are we sharing the same women? Why?
All right.
Well, why are y'all sharing the same women?
so
Who's sharing the same one?
first off, in the
We gonna get into
circle of entertainers, You got like Lori Harvey, Ari, Black China,
Who's
India
sharing
Love,
the same
Erica Mena, Kim K, who we already been talking about.
Erica.
Erica.
But you know what I'm saying? All of these women have dated multiple famous guys that we know about.
That's facts. But why though?
But we don't. First of all, we don't know who has dated multiple celebrity guys. We don't know shit.
I have a question.
We don't know who Lori Harvey has dated. And I'm gonna go out on a limb for Lori Harvey and say we don't know nobody that Lori Harvey has fucked.
Agreed.
I'm gonna make an assumption that she's fucked Future because their relationship is something different. But every other
We don't even know that, honestly.
I'm making an assumption. I'm not saying she did, but that's the one body I'm gonna give her. I'm not giving her Diddy. I'm not giving her Trey Songz. I'm not giving her nobody else. Just
I'm
because
giving her
she
Trey
might be
too.
same.
I'm giving her Trey too.
I'm not giving her Trey.
You don't know that girl.
Hey, what if you said, I see you, you ducked too late? That was classic.
And that could have been the end of that. That could have been their first time trying to do something.
Hey, look,
So, what do y'all think about that shit?
I agree. We don't know what all bodies she done caught, but just being seen and making it seem like you in a has a romantic interest.
How she made it seem that way?
I'm not faulting her. I'm faulting the niggas. These
How they make
niggas
it
go
seem that
like
way?
that. These niggas go. Oh, Trey definitely made it
here's
seem
my
like
thing.
he was on a date. type
Everybody
shit.
overreads into what they see. Like you see a picture of a couple people on the internet, and then you create an entire storyline behind them, and they haven't said a motherfucking word, and then everybody disagrees with that storyline because it sounds interesting, it looks cute, but don't nobody know this shit.
No, can't nobody confirm except those people. You right. Hell, I know she was
And
fucking
shit,
off with
Black
the
China.
son.
Look, this is my thing though. Like,
What? No,
Look, hold up,
you don't
hold up.
know anything.
nobody knows shit. First off, none of these people in real life. Who the fuck are we to say what the fuck they are or ain't doing? We don't fucking know.
That's fine.
But another thing is, it's just like, bro, let them do what they do. This shit don't got shit to do with us.
Yeah.
Why are people so wrapped up in what the fuck celebrities and entertainers is doing? Like,
So,
let these folks rock out and live their lives, man. Honestly.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, who do y'all expect these women to date, being that they are popular and do have
the
money?
women gonna do what they do. I
And another thing is, it's
to
just
the
like,
higher standard.
hey, straight up, you fuck with like who's
Why?
in your circle or who's in like.
I'm basing
Your
it on.
tax bracket.
Like when we were in college, y'all fuck with motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying, in the same classes as y'all, you know what I'm saying, in the same school as y'all. Like,
I genuinely
why
want
is
to know why
this
you
any
hold me
different?
into a higher
This
standard.
ain't no different.
Men think they think it
So niggas.
I mean, I don't get it either.
So hopefully
As a
this
nigga.
come off right. Niggas that have painted a certain persona, like sharing bitches was never cool to me. Like if I fuck with Jay, I don't want to be out in Jamaica with a bitch that Jay done had. Like that shit corny as fuck.
You don't want to be out on the beach with Beyonce until
If Jay done had her, fuck no.
You a fucking liar,
But
nigga.
I think that's
You a
another
fucking
problem.
liar.
My niggas would stamp me. I'm not.
If Jay
Y'all assume these men are that close though. That's another problem y'all have.
I don't
Just
assume that
'cause
Rock
they're
has
famous
any
don't mean they
relationship with
close.
Jay-Z, so I think he's a
No, I'm talking about like we're assuming
Beyonce.
Future and Trey Songz are cool, so they're sharing women.
I'm
And
assuming
we don't know
that
if they close
if
like
I know
that.
niggas ain't cool
Beyonce
like that.
divorced
You know what I'm
today,
saying?
and
Fuck
5
outta
years
here.
from now, Beyonce thinks Jay look good and want to talk to him. Jay's not turning down Beyonce because Jay-Z used to hit her ass.
Jay don't know Jay-Z. I'm saying, so yeah, but all them niggas know of each other. Like, why you want someone that's been associated with another famous nigga when it's a plethora of women?
It's the
out
same
in the
circle
world?
though. It's the same like circle.
Exactly. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's like another thing is when you famous, it's more difficult to deal with like regular people like that too.
I agree.
Because it's just like you don't know if these regular hoes is trying to use you, if they just want your bread. It's easy to
Some
fuck
of
with
these
a chick.
bitches been
You
vetted.
know they got their own bread.
They were, or they've been
You know what I'm
vetted.
saying? You
Like,
know,
she
look.
fuck with my homeboy, she
Bro,
didn't say shit, she
my
wasn't
thing is,
asking
look,
nothing.
Lori Harvey, she don't need future money. Like she's straight, like she good.
I don't think Lori Harvey's big as a hoe as people are making her out to be.
I don't think
I
so.
don't think
either.
she a hoe. I don't even
I don't
think
think
she
she
a hoe.
a hoe at all.
It's just.
Look, she a young woman doing her thing, like bro.
And again, she doing her thing. It's just the niggas like, bro, like.
nigga, you seen her?
All the women you got access to.
Have you seen Lori Harvey, bro?
Yeah, she a nice little young
Bro,
tender.
she bad as fuck. Like,
she a
yo,
nice little young tender.
I don't blame Future. I feel him.
I don't blame her, but
Black China,
So-
she's not dating these people. These are mutual relationships for promo. I think somebody, I can't think of who it was, but somebody said like, I wasn't really
that
dating
shit
Blac
lame to
Chyna.
me too.
I mean, I think it's lame too, but you also have to look at who she's dating.
Yeah,
So she's dating
some
little
young
kids,
nigga,
you know what I'm saying?
that was
They
popular.
can be as lame as they want to be. They was never gonna be shit to me.
Now I'm gonna tell you, Ari is she been associated with the boxer Gervonta Davis, Moneybag, Herbal, and how she moved with Herbal was just disgusting to me. Like that shit's so toxic.
I mean, but so what? It's just like, think about all the shit that you got into when you was 21, 22, 23.
Nah, that's facts.
Like, who little fuckers would judge these bitches and these niggas? Like,
Them young niggas,
you know what I'm saying? Fuck
I know
that shit.
Gervonta, like, well, I forget how old he is, but bad 31. Like, nigga,
You know he don't care.
bro, why you want the same bitch all these niggas done had? And I guess, although they rich niggas and they got access to a lot of bitches, I guess niggas like what they like.
I mean, the
they
thing
still
about
wanna
it is,
try it out.
every
Man.
bitch has been had by another nigga.
That's
Unless you're dating a
facts.
virgin. Nobody wants to date a virgin. So why is it this negative,
It shouldn't be that. It
Yeah,
shouldn't
I
be
mean,
that.
whatever. Ari has dated Herbal, she's dated Gervonta, and she's dated Moneybag Yo right now. That's 3 niggas that we know,
End of the day,
we know of.
she a young woman living her life.
Your girl
Like,
dated
fuck
3
that
niggas
shit.
before you.
Yeah, that's
You know
facts.
what I'm saying?
I don't know.
But that's
You know
because
what
you're
I'm
not famous. And if she
Yep.
dated a non-famous nigga, you wouldn't know them either. You can't be mad because they famous. That's hater shit. They famous, bro.
Yep.
Me personally,
You gotta
I
think,
think
you famous, your circles is different too. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, when you famous, you're likely to be more famous people. You gotta be more skeptical of people that ain't on your level of success as well.
And I feel the aspect. Like I said, I just couldn't do it. Like someone that's been with multiple famous niggas, like I couldn't do it. Like
Even if they was famous?
if that person was famous,
Look, I could do it.
I couldn't do
Shit,
it personally.
fuck what
Like,
y'all talking about. I don't give a
Because in
shit.
today's age, once you've dated a celebrity, you by proxy are a celebrity. You might not be
Yeah.
rich and famous, but by proxy, by social media
You might be
standards,
a
you are a
D-list
celebrity.
celeb, but
You know what I'm
you're
saying? And
still
you
a
probably
celeb.
getting a bag from club appearances, but it's a bigger bag than the majority of your peers are seeing, but it's not a bigger bag than what other celebrities are seeing. So your taste start to change. Like that doesn't seem unreasonable. That makes sense. That's logical. That makes sense.
Yeah,
It does.
I feel it. Like I said, I understand where y'all coming from, and I don't fault the women. The women are just doing what they
So
do.
why you
It's
fault
just-
the niggas?
I just think that shit lame, bro. I couldn't do it. Like I couldn't date a female
Look,
that
straight
I've
up.
seen be with multiple famous
My
niggas.
nigga, I feel like date who you want. If they famous, if they ain't famous.
If you like that bitch,
If
then
you
like
want
her.
that bitch, get her. That's it.
Yeah,
That's,
I mean,
that's that on that, bro.
Do you, like I said, I just couldn't rock with it, you know what I'm saying?
I respect it.
But
Luckily, we ain't famous, so shit don't even fucking matter. But
Shit. Give us a year, bro.
yeah, hey,
Facts,
on
though.
the way. But shit, luckily that nigga Herbal done moved on. He with Fat Daughter, and the nigga dropped a hot ass tape. In me and Fife's opinion, at least, he dropped a hot ass tape. About a week ago?
It's like 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago, Sessions. You know what I'm saying?
Now, Bree, you heard a little bit of it. How you liked it?
It's okay.
It's okay.
That shit is great.
that's what niggas tell you when
I
they
fuck
feel
with
that
so me personally, this is my first time listening to a Herbal project. I was in the gym going ham. Like I text my nigga Bell, he a trainer up in Ohio I fuck with. That's like my brother. I text him, I'm like, bro, this shit go. You know what I'm saying? This shit go. Fife put me on, and I ain't know what I was gonna get, but ain't no skips on that motherfucker in my opinion.
I'm with you, bro.
I appreciate you putting me on it.
I just like Herbal. Like I like what he's about.
The delivery crazy. His delivery crazy, and you can feel the pain in his voice. Like,
You should listen to Swervo.
say less.
It's he did that with. It's like a tape with him and 808 Mafia.
Okay.
Main nigga.
I fuck with
But
it.
it's really good though. And Herbal got his album is gonna drop. So I think his album's called PTSD. And this is like a precursor to that, like
It's
a
like an
prelude. Yeah, but it's long for an EP though,
Yeah.
because it's 9 tracks on it, but they're kind of short. But no features, no skips. He gets into his bag. He's talking his cash shit. He talking about all the trauma that he's experienced.
Brothers dying and shit.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was his blood brother, but I felt the shit. He said his brother was a legend. You know what I'm saying?
I think it was his blood brother. I'm looking forward to PTSD, but you didn't really like it.
Yeah, I'm gonna tap in. Jay, you from Chirac, nigga. Let's hear from the Chirac, nigga.
Hey man, shout out to Chicago, man, especially the South Side. Low end, the hundreds, everything in between. Like, I'm from there. But so in regards to the Herbal, I liked it. I like him. You know what I'm saying? But my only thing is just a lot of the times I like his lyrics, don't get me wrong. But just because your lyrics are good, it doesn't always make a good song. And a lot of times, I'm just trying to ride to some shit and vibe to it. And he ain't got that vibe like that sometimes.
You couldn't catch the vibe.
Like, I'm more of a fan of Dirk than Herbal. And don't get me wrong, I fuck with Herbal. Like, the content he puts out is good. What he's saying in the songs is important shit. It's shit we need to hear. It's shit that sounds good on wax. But, like, sometimes his flow just, I don't know. I feel like
do it for you.
It just don't do it for me sometimes. And I mean, I ain't even knocking the guy. Like, it was solid, but it ain't make me want to run it back.
It ain't no.
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you want to hear some shit.
Session since
Look,
it came
my
out.
nigga, look.
It's the
Sometimes
only thing I've
you hear some shit
back
when it's
to
over.
back
You
to
be like,
back
run that
to
bitch back. It didn't make me want to run it back. That's all I'm saying.
To back. To back.
I respect that. I respect that. That's kind of how I feel about.
But I like him though. I like him a lot.
You like Herb as a
I like him as a nigga a lot, man. He doing his thing.
I got you. That, but to your point, Jay, I kind of felt that way about Bag. Like, I like Time Served. You know what I'm saying? Time Served just dropped last Friday.
Yeah.
It was good. Of course, I love the track with Future. I love the track with Lil Baby. I love the track with Summer Walker. Bag, I can only take Bag cadence and so.
It don't change.
It never changes, and that blows me.
The thing about it is, a lot of these rappers put out too much music. You know what I'm saying? Like,
He's one of them.
Bag has probably put out, 2 tapes a year? You know what I'm saying? For somebody who
he
flow
had
and
a
cadence don't really change.
He had a tape pretty recently.
Like, I feel like once you make it to a certain level, you don't have to keep putting out music to that
Really
degree. Especially if your
perform
flow don't change, if nothing is changing your music, you don't have to drown the
The
streets.
beats are the same.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, your rhythm is the same, your flow is the same, your content is the same, what you're talking about is the same. I don't need you to put a tape out 3 times a year if it's all gonna be the same
Bro,
shit. That's too much.
Look, 2 projects a year. Keep it at that. A mixtape and an album.
Don't give me
ain't
2
mad at
projects
that.
a year.
I ain't
Not
mad.
me. I don't want that shit.
I can take this, but I ain't mad.
I would probably
I
say
want
every
2
other
projects a
year
year.
for most of y'all motherfuckers.
Yeah, let's bring this shit back to the 90s.
Even a
drop a
mixtape,
tape.
even a mixtape and an album and some features on the side. Like,
Features on the side.
That's cool. Like, I'm
Features
good
on the
with that.
side is one thing, but you keep giving me motherfucking projects and they all sound the same, and it's like nothing is building on top of the other.
Look,
just
nigga,
slow it down. I'm not
to
even
me,
saying
it
that
sounds
it sound
like
bad.
sounding
I'm
the
just
same
saying
as
slow
the
it
bigger
down.
Quality over quantity.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
It sounds
Because
like
if I hear
it sounds
it
the
in
same as
6
a bigger
months,
problem.
if I hear it this in 6 months and I hear the same thing 6 months
Yeah.
later, that's not to say I have a problem with either of them, but I might have heard it differently if I heard it a year later. Like, I might
Yeah.
not be a little bit tired of hearing your voice if I hear it a year and a half later.
What
It
about
be
if
the
they drop
exact
us
same
some different
song.
shit? If they drop 2 different styles in the same year?
If they try 2 different styles, and that's a different subject, and I think that's
Yeah.
something that Future has done well. You know what I'm
Future,
saying? Like, he might come with his
yeah.
crybaby shit, or he might
Yeah.
come with his fuck these bitches, I don't give a fuck shit.
Yeah, nah.
But Bag hasn't changed anything since he got to the level that he's at, and he can slow it down.
Now, mind you, it's
Yeah.
a good tape, but it's just I get tired of the same cadence and shit.
I ain't played it again.
I like Bag though.
I do like Bag.
So you like Bag better than Herbal? His
Mm.
projects. About the same?
That's tough. I like them both a lot for different reasons.
Mhm.
Like, for instance, when I was in Memphis last year, you know what I'm saying, I'm sliding down
So it make you reminisce.
Shelby,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta play that Bag. You got to. But at the same time, like, I really like Herbal and what he says in his music. So, I mean, I can't really put one over the other, though.
I feel you. Well, man, I know one single that dropped that I love it. Man. I'm like,
Which is what?
nigga, life is good, nigga. Drake and Few. Drake and Few, like, my nigga. It's
Facts.
crazy, bro. Like, so let's
What you think about the video?
The video's creative as fuck, man. Let's I know, you know, we can't play the whole song for copyright, but you know what I'm saying? First off, the beat. So kind of found out this is the same producer that did Omerta, some other shit recently.
What's in the chip?
What's that?
What's in a chip that did the beat like a woman?
Nah, it's a nigga. I think it's a
Nigga.
nigga shit. I'm too turned up. You know what I mean?
Sometimes I listen to Drake and I wonder where he would be without Future.
He would be fine without Future. What do you mean?
Wait, yeah, let's get into that. What you
You act like
mean?
Future made this nigga a career.
Nah,
He didn't.
What you mean?
You just said, bro, this
you
nigga
feel
be
like,
without
you feel
Future.
like once he did like the collab tape?
No, I said where would he be without Future. I didn't say who would he be without Future.
He would
I
be
said
just fine
where.
without Future.
That's not what I'm saying. I didn't say he would be fucking terrible dead off. I'm saying I wonder what type of artist he would be without Future because Drake has gotten a lot from
I feel
Future.
like the exact
and you would
same.
goddamn lie if
He'd
you
be
said
the
that
same
Drake hasn't
artist.
gotten a lot.
Nah, I feel what you're saying. Like Future is definitely influenced with a nigga.
Future has
That's what,
influenced Drake
that's
a
what
lot.
sparked the What a Time to Be Alive.
Yeah, for sure. And that got Drake into his big rapper bag. Like Drake was still in his big singer, goddamn melodic, crybaby shit. Drake went much harder when he got linked up with Future. And that's not to say he wouldn't be still extremely successful. But I wonder what type of cadence he would have if he hadn't tapped into Future to the degree that he did. You know what I'm saying?
I feel it. And one thing, so people be trying to act like Drake a culture vulture and Drake be biting, but Drake always pay homage. Like Drake done pretty much admitted, like, I heard this nigga named Future down in Atlanta, like, and I was feeling the vibes and he was kind of what I was on, but it was different. And I linked up, you know what I'm saying? But people be trying to kick it like he a vulture. But again, back to the single, bro, this shit crazy, bro. Like,
It's nice. I like it.
oh, I ain't gonna lie. When they switched the beat,
When
that
Future
caught
come
me
in,
off
that shit
guard.
hard.
That shit caught me off
Future
guard.
comes in really hard.
Hold on, like
Honestly, I like Drake's part better.
oh yeah.
Do you?
I do.
I heard that. That's my old lady said the same thing. She like Drake part better, but I like both of them equally for different reasons. You know what I'm saying? But hold on, where we at?
Yo, but let me ask y'all something else, bro. What's y'all favorite Drake and Future collab?
I think I gotta go live from the gutter.
Why
On the track, yeah, I gotta go live from the gutter. What a time to be alive.
Nigga.
We didn't prepare you.
Hey, well, I'm gonna go ahead and say, used to this.
I ain't mad at that.
Bro, they snapped from that shit.
Mexicano,
I felt both of them.
Mexicano, yeah. I'm here for that.
I think I like Digital Dash, bro.
I like
And that's my
Digital
number
Dash.
2, Fife. That's my number 2.
Digital Dash, they got
That's my number 2.
But that whole album was like bangers.
slap,
Facts.
slap, slap, slap,
Back,
slap.
back, bangers.
Fact. I'm glad we all agree on that. So let me ask you this: do Life Is Good make y'all want another Drake and Future collab?
It does.
I think that's
I want a
Drake
whole
and
album.
Future collab. I like what they do together.
Shame.
Do 10 tracks together. Fuck
Because
it.
I think they can bounce off each other. Like one of them, because I think Drake is kind of toxic. Like I know Future's like the staple
I like
for,
kinda
for male toxic kind of
Yeah.
like. But I think Drake is a little
Yeah,
toxic.
he definitely is.
His
He
the type
definitely
of shit that he be on with women, but they don't have to
Look.
be toxic on every song. Like they can go
Look.
back. Like I'm gonna be toxic on this one. Okay, I'm gonna be toxic on this one. And I'm gonna
Yeah.
be in my
On some
romantic
good cop,
bag.
bad
And I'm being
cop
like, you
shit.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I like that shit. And then we just have our fuck these bitches.
A lot of times people don't act like Drake is toxic. They act like he's just like, you know what I'm saying, goody two shoes ass nigga. But at the same time, if you listen to shit that he's saying, it's just like, that nigga know better than Future.
Yeah.
Musically.
It's because Future don't give a fuck. Drake always trying to make it seem like he give a fuck.
They two different
And I
type
think
of
that,
niggas.
that's why
Future
Drake
standing
is
his
worse.
shit.
Like I think Drake
Right.
is worse
Right.
because he'll
Yeah,
shoot
because
the
at
bitch
least you
and
know
he
what you
love
get
it.
with Future.
When these bitches be like the bitch that's on the internet right now crying about Future, like this is my kid's father. Like, all right, well you knew he was a piece of shit
Facts.
because we
He
knew
took
he was
care of
a
others
piece of shit.
too.
Like,
Yeah.
Yo, how many kids a nigga got now, man?
I mean, just how many times did he have to
I
prove that
lost
he was a
count,
piece of
man.
shit
Nigga
before?
got mad kids.
I'm not feeling sorry for nobody.
Niggas
He's
show you
still
who they
wrong,
is the
you know what I'm
first
saying?
time
But
you
bitch, I
live.
don't feel bad for you.
That's why you gotta stay away from Scorpios.
I plead the fizzy up on that.
Alright, so my question for y'all is, what makes the album great?
So, what makes an album great? I've definitely got to say replay value. Replay value. Like now that I'm older and I'm more knowledgeable about the aspects of what makes music, production, and bars. Like replay value, production, and bars, bro. And I also think the timing of where the album drops and where the consumer is at in their life has an effect on how they perceive it as whether it's great or not, in my opinion.
Fife, what you got?
Yeah, I mean, I probably agree with the same thing. Like, replay value. I like originality, personally.
Yeah,
like,
that's a big one.
I like people who sound like themselves when they get onto a track. Lyrics. Production is a thing for me, but it's not the biggest thing because I see a lot of shit get like, I see a lot of really great production blow very mediocre songs up. Like, not to take anything away from the production, but the song in itself is okay as fuck.
Like the bars is okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it was some really average
like
shit.
musically,
You know what I'm
it's just
saying?
crazy.
Yeah, but
Yeah, done did that for a lot of niggas.
great production. Whatever, fuck Kanye.
Yeah, fuck Kanye still, but yeah.
For me, I mean, I agree with both of y'all, but the end all be all for me is, how does that album make me feel?
I think that's a big part.
If it like really impacts me, you know what I'm saying? If it really moves me, and I'm digging it, I think it's a great album.
Is that how it's always been for you, or is how like the way that you receive music changed throughout the years?
I would definitely say the way that I receive music has changed throughout the years. Cause, you know what I'm saying, me in my older years, I'll put more thought into it. You know, I'll listen to
Take your time with it. You more
I
patient.
take my time with it, you know what I'm saying? I listen to the beat more, I listen to the lyrics, like what energy is coming from the music, and what am I really absorbing from this? You know what I'm saying? What about y'all? Y'all think it's changed over the years for you, or has it been pretty stagnant?
So, mine has definitely changed over the years, I mean, forgive me if I'm rambling or whatever, but it makes sense to me. So, where I come from, smaller city, both of you from Atlanta, I'm from Valdosta, so growing up, I only really listened to shit my pops was listening to, or older cousins and shit was listening to, and most of that shit was regionalized, like as far as the rappers, like,
Right.
I knew who Jay-Z was, but I wasn't hip to Jay-Z because none of my cousins was listening to that and shit.
Right,
All my
right.
cousins and shit. Pops listened to Biggie and mostly Trick Daddy and fucking. Pops was listening to like Tone Loc and shit. I remember shit like that growing up. But as I met different people and heard what they was listening to, you know what I'm saying, I expanded the content that I was attracted to, and I was a little more open-minded. So
Right.
I feel like as I got older, I became more open-minded in what I listened to. Like growing up, like I might like an R&B song, but like Brandy, I love Brandy growing up. That was probably one of the first tapes I bought. But I normally wouldn't go grab a Brandy album. I might love the single, but I might not go grab the album. But nowadays, I want to listen to an entire Summer Walker project or an entire Ari Lennox project. You know what I'm saying? So I would say my shit is expounded as I grew older, traveled, seen more things, and been exposed to new people and shit.
It makes a lot of sense. What about you, Fife?
Yeah, for me it's like, as I've gotten older, I like to hear people that sound like themselves. Like, so much music comes out.
Authenticity.
You know what I'm saying? It's just a lot of music. Like, it's a lot of music. And I don't want to hear this artist that sounds like that artist that sounds like that artist. Like, I want to hear this artist that sounds like themselves and they're telling their story. And that's gotten really big for me. And I think that, like, kind of my idols disappointed me has really changed my taste in music. Like, Wayne was my god. Anybody that know me know Wayne was my guy.
Nigga, that's how one of the ways we connected. No
You know what I'm
ceilings.
saying? But his
2009.
music, for the couple of things that I know for sure that he's gone through, his music never grew. Like, he kept putting out the exact same type of music.
He hit his peak and he stayed there and then he fell off.
I don't think he hit his peak and stayed there and fell off. I think he's been on drugs and he doesn't give a fuck really what he's put out. And Wayne is one of the people who put me on really early about numbers not mattering, because his albums and tapes was going ham, but he was doing interviews saying, this is shit music, I just keep making it because y'all keep buying it. And that's when I knew, like, these numbers don't mean nothing. Like, niggas will buy anything for somebody that they like, because this shit is terrible.
Yeah.
But, you know what I'm saying, he just kept making essentially the same, like, song over and over again. Like, I'm fucking this bitch, and I'm fucking this bitch,
Nigga rap about shooting up niggas, grandma houses, and
you know what I'm saying?
all type of
and
wild,
you're
dumb
not
shit.
living this life at all. Like, but you
Facts.
got real shit going on that you're not talking about. So I just want to hear people who talk about the real shit they going through. Like I like hearing Dirt talking about the real shit he going through. Herbal, real shit he going through. Cole talking about the real shit he going through. Or taking to a third person situation, talk about what his homeboys going through. Like I like to hear real shit. I like to hear things that make me feel like Mac Miller dropped.
Circles, right?
Yeah, that dropped Friday.
I gotta tap into that. I ain't never heard of Mac Miller project.
You got some good shit, man.
I'm gonna tap in. You listen to the whole project?
I listened to the whole project and I love it. I've had it on repeat. But I'm a Mac Miller fan. Like
I want to tap in. Though. I heard he's very talented.
If you're not familiar, I'll listen to Kids first.
Okay.
And then listen to the rest of his shit.
Okay.
and I will also watch his Tiny Desk just to see like, cause he's a rapper but he is a musician also, kind of like Roddy's a musician. Like we can see like the artistry. He's not just a rapper. Mac is kind of in a similar vein. Like their music is nothing alike. So I don't want you to think their music anything alike. But he actually is a super talented dude.
So speaking of, you know what I'm saying, new tape. So Baby dropped Something to Prove, new single. He tentatively kind of flirted with a release date of 2/20, February 20th. How y'all feel about Something to Prove, man? I know me personally, it go crazy to me. I'm a big Baby fan. It go crazy to me. Like, how y'all feeling about the Something to Prove tape? Are y'all anticipating a Lil Baby album? Like, how y'all feeling?
Something Proves tape.
Something to
It's a
Prove
single.
is a new single.
It's a single on the tape.
Word. You gotta play that when we like on your way to wherever your
I
destination.
mean, that shit alright.
It's just an ideal.
To me, it's just alright.
Word. I'm a big Baby fan. I
always think Baby is alright. Like,
you ain't really been moved by.
Nigga, I'm a Gunna fan, man.
I'm a Gunna fan too.
And
but
I'm not
I
saying
fuck with
Baby
Baby
ain't gonna compete because they're not competing. But at the same time,
It's easy to compare.
That's just more my thing.
Yeah, so I'm getting the sense now more than we talk, and which is crazy because me and you talk pretty often. You
Yeah.
like more melodic shit.
I like more melodic shit.
Both do their lane well.
I like hard ass shit.
And this is my thing, like
A lot of shit
considering
is okay
Baby even he said like on record, Gunna used to write his shit.
Facts. He did.
Like
He said Gunna and Thug pretty much talking about that.
it's nothing wrong with Lil Baby, but it's just like I prefer to listen to the originals.
So pretty much I'm the only one excited about a possibility of a Baby album.
No,
I mean I'm gonna play it. Don't get me wrong.
Okay.
It's gonna have some hits on it.
That's fair.
But the single, Something to Prove, it just ain't moved me.
Probably because they
Sorry.
keep fucking making music and everybody needs to slow down and stop putting so much shit.
I agree, bro. That shit be too much to me. Like, I feel like I can't really appreciate shit because I'm trying to keep up, but at the same time, I'm trying to listen to what I like and still be current. You know what I'm saying? And that shit is extremely challenging in the day and age. Now, granted, it's more lucrative for the artist, but as a consumer, that shit kind of, as a person that truly appreciates all the components of hip hop, music, R&B, it gets draining to listen to be honest with y'all. You know what I'm saying?
All right, you ain't lying. I get it.
And that's good. We on the same accord with that. So yeah, that's pretty much where I'm at with the Lil Baby.
Well, I think that's about it for today. Well, once again, you got your boy Jay, you got Robin, you got Fife here.
Short Change
Thanks
Podcast.
for tuning in. Short Change Podcast.
Follow
Please
the IG,
subscribe. All platforms. Holler at us.
Spotify, Apple Music.
Short Change Pod.
Man, drop that shit for these fuck niggas.